everybody, how you doing? This is Frank with Frankly Horse Racing, and we're going to do a review of my Pace Makes the Race of the Day from April, I believe, 22nd, the fifth race at Indiana. And my selection, or the horse that I felt like had a huge pace advantage, ended up finishing third with two long shots, beating this individual horse in the end. However, we're going to take a quick look at the race, and what you've got to understand, and it's even hard for me on occasions because we all want answers of why something didn't happen. I still feel like it was a good selection, and his odds, as we can see on the screen here, he's number 11, is 4-1, so it's a great price. The difference in the race to me was the fractions and the ride by the jockey. Otherwise, I believe we were on the right horse, and things did set up. It just doesn't always work out. It's horse racing. You got to have a good ride. You have to have good racing luck. You have to hope the horse feels good, and you got to hope the trainer is putting him in a good position and training him up. So I still, again, feel like we were onto something. But let's take a look at this race and talk about it real quick so you can understand a little bit more of what happened, why the horse probably didn't win. And the old adage of pace makes the race definitely came true here. So we're going to go ahead and start it off. Again, it was the fifth race at Indiana. Let's take a look here. He's coming from over here on the outside. His jockey is a young jockey, Barbosa. And we'll talk about the ride here in just a moment. Let's get it started. All right. We'll listen to the volume here. Carlos Barbosa is the jockey. Number 11 is what we're looking at, and we want to look at the break here and see how he gets out. I'm going to pause this for a second. Again, on the pace in the first two calls, this horse, especially the second call, should have had a very good advantage where the jockey, in my opinion, could have got him out, then relaxed him and allowed him hopefully go on and hold on. So let's see how he gets out. Did he get out clean? Could the jockey have pushed him? Yeah, looks like he got out pretty good. Horse jumped out pretty well on his own, and then the jockey ended up looking to his left, as you saw, and there was quite a few horses all of a sudden that don't normally show early speed, pressing him pretty hard. Now, I'll give the jockey a little credit here where he didn't gun him like a crazy man, because he should know that he's got a big pace advantage in this race. And now you can see some of these other horses are starting to fall off. Shoot, 10 right there. His jockey literally almost fell off. But if you can see this first fraction up over here, I'm circling. It's a 22 flat. So, you know, it's a sprint. It's pretty quick, but for this level horses, it is fast. But let's see what happens in the next quarter. As you can see, this horse is a pretty nice lead, but now it's on a 44-2 for his midpoint, and that is way too fast. Barbosa should have slowed him down just a smidge, and now if I'm a closing jockey, my lips are getting licked, and you can see here comes the 5. 11's totally toast at this point, but he holds on pretty nice just because of the huge pace advantage that he had. But as you can see, if we scroll this back just a smidge, coming up the stretch, the jockey here, let me grab this and move it a little bit further forward. Coming up the stretch, when the 11 horse had a pretty decent lead, and we're right here past the first quarter, he now has wasted all these horses that were trying to challenge him but did not have the actual natural speed that he had. So good, he got him to the rail, he got him out there. But if you'll notice halfway up the stretch, he's whipping this horse when he really, as you can see here, is such a nice advantage. Naturally, he's so much faster. In his head, he's got to have a little bit of a clock. But right here, you can see he's getting into him. And then he starts, there you go, a couple taps. And right here now, he's got the horse extended, and you know, he's sweating it a bit here. So, you know, just a little better ride, and I think we're on the right horse. So in this case, just because my top pick didn't win on the front end, it was a good selection. I feel good about it, and we'll see how that horse fits into the next race. Remember, every race is a different sequence as a good buddy of mine always says, whether it's cards or slots or whatever, it's everything's a different sequence. So is this. So just because I love this horse today with his pace advantage doesn't mean I'll like him next time. We'll have to wait and see. But if I had to rerun this race again and I had a little more experienced jockey, I think he wins pretty easily. But overall, good effort on the horse. And if you're playing a show parlay, I believe he paid $4 to show. Let's see the results here. Yeah, look at that. $4 to show. You had a $19 winner. This horse was long. You paid $12 to play, $6.60 to show. So you're still, if you're one of those that like to play show parlays, which compounding of money, not a bad thing, right? And a little safer than betting winner place, you're still doubling up on your money. If you happen to hit the try or something like that, paid pretty well. So anyway, all in all, I feel like it was a good selection. Look for these things when you're handicapping, whether it's a big close difference or you've got somebody with that isolated speed. A lot of times you can pick up long shots for the win on that. Hopefully you learned something. Every day in this game, I learned something. This is Frank from Frankly Horse Racing. I hope you have a great day and stay steady at the track. We'll talk to you soon.